Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well and I hope that you're doing fresh. Today we're going to talk about 3 conversations that you need to have with your potential wife or husband. So without wasting any time, let's get in today's video. Now, the first thing that you need to have as a conversation is religion. I know most people take it lightly, but the religion that you choose for your family will be the one that will make peace and everything to be stable within the relationship. Most people let go or do not even consider to have this conversation at the first and the early beginnings of a relationship. And this could save you a lot of time if somebody says, I don't want to become a particular type of religion, then you want your family to become in this particular type of religion. Automatically, there is what we call an opposite. Now, when such things happen, you cannot say that you are going to change that person once you get married because it is very much impossible for changing a person to the religion that you want him or her to be in. So always consider the having a conversation of which religion it is going to be the one that will be the one that is going to be followed within the relationship. Now, the second thing that you need to talk about when you are having a potential wife or husband is how are things going to be run in the house. The duties, just to get a huge basic skeleton of how things are going to run in the home, because sometimes you may find out that you guys are having an idea in mind, but when you bring more ideas on the table, it can make things much more easier. Who's going to pay the bills? Who's going to handle certain things in the home? Having such conversations will help you to improve and also better and understand this kind of a person. Is this person who prefers waking up early in the morning and doing certain things, or what is it about? Because once you understand how your household is going to be run together, it is much more easier. I know most people would say, let us move in together, then we'll find out. But some of the time, when you are having a conversation, a deep and detailed conversation, you are able to get the idea of the person, who she is or who he is, before even moving in, before even considering it. And you can even go to the next extent whereby you just visit that person, see how he lives, see how she lives, so that you're able to see, can I build a perfect home with this person? Is the household going to be run in a correct way? And once you do so, things become far much more better when you are now in the relationship with that person. Now, the third thing that you have to talk about when you are in a relationship is talking about toxic people that are in your family. If I am in a family, I know that I have a toxic somebody. It might be an aunt, it may be a cousin. I need to talk about that person so that I'm able to protect my spouse. And once you start a conversation about, here's the person who is toxic in the family, give background. Why are you saying this? Because at times we lead our wives and husbands into traps not knowing, and we end up having an unstable relationship because you find it out that your husband is now having a relationship with this toxic person, and you're finding out that your husband now is moving out of the way because he chills or sits around with this negative and toxic uncle. So once you have these conversations prior to marriage and everything like that, it gives you a sense of an idea that can you be able to live with this person? Yes, there are some things that you have to overlook, but there are some things which are non-negotiable, things that you need to get in touch, things that have to be a necessity in a relationship. And once you have such conversations within a relationship, things become much more better. So remember, when you enter a relationship and you find a possible spouse, talk about such things. And once you've talked about such things, and you can even add more other things that you can talk about, and once you have such a stable relationship with your spouse, everything will become better. So thank you very much. Cheers.